Are you tired of world quests? Are you AFKing war fronts? Are you mindlessly farming island expeditions just to level up your Heart of Azeroth? Well, what if I told you that there's something else that you could be playing right now while you wait for Classic WoW? Today, I want to talk about a game that's been getting a resurgence in popularity lately, partially because of the decline of WoW's popularity. I'm talking, of course, about the Elder Scrolls Online. Now, chances are, if you're watching this, you're probably aware of the fact that WoW has been in a really tough spot. Because of the issues with the game, WoW streamers have been struggling to find content.
Dude, I don't know if I can force myself to play BFA. Yo, dude, you look like fucking Nixxiom, man. Who are you? You look like Nixxiom.
Actually, dude, I think I look better than Nixxiom. Speaking of Nixxiom, he just started streaming Elder Scrolls Online not too long ago. I've tried the game here and there back in the day, but it never really stuck with me. To be honest, any MMO that I've played other than WoW, I've usually played for a short period of time and then would go straight back to WoW, no matter how crappy the state of the game is. Until now. Watching Nixxiom play Elder Scrolls Online was getting me really curious about the game again, and it was hard for me to sit back while he was having so much fun with his viewers. So I bought the game, and I did not regret it. The game looked and felt so amazing, and I immediately fell in love with the Sorcerer class specifically. Let me talk about the leveling for a little bit. I was immediately immersed when I first logged into the game, and it felt like I was actually a part of the world that I was playing in. That's probably because of the insane amount of voice acting that was put into the game. Every single quest giver has dialogue, and there's a lot of damn quests in the game, that's for sure. Personally, after a while, I was a little thrown off by the amount of story and lore in RP. I know you're probably like, what is this guy talking about? Like, how could you be thrown off by lore? It's probably because I'm ADD and I've gotten so used to WoW's go fetch style of gameplay. I realized that if I really wanted to, I could just skip through the dialogue. I know it's probably not that practical, and I say that because I remember playing Skyrim back in the day and having to pay attention to a lot of detail. But I'm going to be honest, I spammed the skip button a couple times, and it hasn't really affected my gameplay experience so far. ESO also has a dungeon finder, which I actually got to try out with my boy MrGM. I honestly had such a great experience, and I really love the dungeon design. One guy that I was randomly grouped up with helped me out a lot when I mentioned I was a new player coming from World of Warcraft. He gave me an absolute shit ton of gear that was really helpful for my class and playstyle, which I obviously really appreciated. The main reason why I started to get into this game though was because of the fact that you could literally be anybody that you want. Think about it like this. How many times in WoW have you thought to yourself, man, I wish I was like a caster that has a sword and shield or something like that, or a tank that dual wields daggers, something ridiculous. In this game you can do that. You can do all of that. Elder Scrolls Online has an amazing customization system that I think WoW should probably take a few notes from. In ESO, there's something called an outfit station. It's basically the same thing as WoW Transmog, but not limited to armor types. So since you can wear whatever armor you want in ESO, you can create whatever type of outfit you want. Side note, if you pick up a different piece of gear that's better than what you already have, you don't have to run back to that outfit station just like you have to do in World of Warcraft. The outfit appearance stays on your character regardless of what gear you're wearing. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the combat in ESO because it's a little different from WoW. In ESO, you get class abilities as normal, but the weapons you get have different functions. For example, I'm playing a sorcerer, right? So I've been using a lot of staves. Each staff that I've gotten has done something different. You can get staves that either shoot lightning bolts or shoot fire bolts or drain enemy health to just replenish your own. That's pretty sweet if you ask me. Honestly, I didn't realize this until recently. You get your standard class abilities as normal, but depending on what weapon you want to use, you can learn specific abilities to that weapon. For example, I've always wanted to play a character that uses a bow and also cast spells. It's something I've always wanted to do in WoW, but obviously I couldn't do that because of class restrictions. Now, if I missed any of the big details about ESO, I'm sorry. I'm new to the game and I'm still learning. I'm definitely going to link Nixxiom's video on how he felt about ESO in the description below. I just wanted to share my experience as a WoW player that finally has gotten into another MMO besides WoW. I think this game has some really awesome features, and I'm excited to see more WoW streamers moving over to this game before Classic comes out. Alright, let me get real for a minute. Exploring a new MMO is exciting and all, but honestly, I'm still holding on to the hope that WoW gets better. I've been playing that damn game for 12 years, and I've stuck by it during its ups and its downs. So even though I'm not personally happy with the state of BFA, I'm still sticking by it because I'm excited for the new content coming out soon. I feel like the story of BFA is going to unfold into some crazy stuff, and I'm genuinely excited to see how everything plays out. But until then, guys, I'm going to be giving ESO a try. See you there.